My plant. Oh! Shut the front door and the side. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. All right, you guys. So it's Jackson's birthday. Happy birthday. He don't want to hear that. Okay. It's Jackson's birthday, but it's also grocery haul day. We're going out to eat to celebrate Jackson. I'm not eating Whole30 today because it's his birthday, April the 30th. I will be back to Whole30 tomorrow. I actually haven't eaten anything today except a couple grapes, and I'm hungry. But we're going to a place where I feel like I can do reasonably well. And again, I haven't used any calories. I had about an egg and a half this morning for breakfast. That's what I had, and some grapes. I have had 5 bottles of water. I was saving up my calories until this evening because I knew it was his birthday. But it is grocery haul day. Let's go through the groceries. Okay. Hot. It's a 5th Wednesday. And what I did was, I didn't have grocery money for today. This is just the truth of the matter. But I do have, or did have grocery money for preps for May. So I took that $50 and I'm using it for groceries this week. And then I had an extra $30 from my gas money for May, and I used it for grocery money this week. So my budget was $80. I went over by $5.12. Jackson loaned me $5, but I do have eat out money. I'm going to pay for his meal for dinner, and I am going to give him the $5 back that he gave me at the grocery store because I refuse to swipe my card. The month of May and moving forward throughout the end of the year, I do not have any luxury to swipe my card, you guys. We had a ton of expenses March, April, and that wiped out pretty much a lot of my savings, and so I've got to get back to savings. I am in a good place today because my supplement came in. Of course, you'll get a budget video, but I can't afford to swipe my card. What I did notice at the grocery store is there are a ton of prices that are just going up. It doesn't matter what it is. What used to be a good sale is no longer a sale. And so with that being the case, we just have to be extra diligent in the grocery store. I didn't go all crazy. I didn't randomly pick up stuff. I picked up what was on the list, with the exception of meat, and I got marked down tags because doing Whole30, Jackson and I were in the grocery store last week, and he looked at me, he said, "Mom, this diet is expensive." And the truth of the matter is, to buy whole ingredients, it is just way more expensive than it is to buy processed. I don't know how to fix that. It is the way it is, and so I just have to get what is on sale when it's on sale. And meat is a big part of my diet at current. And so because of that, I did pick up meats, but they were marked down. I did see turkey wings. I never see turkey wings at my grocery store, but they looked a little brown and they were marked down. I said, I can't take a chance. The meat that I got looked fine except those turkey wings, so I didn't get them. But I haven't had turkey wings in a long time, and they are expensive. So anywho, let me turn my camera around and show you what I got, and then we'll run through some quick meals, and we'll probably do some cooking together. How about that? Alrighty, you guys. So this is $85 worth of food, not to count 2 things of water. I drink a lot of bottled water because I drink a lot of water, about a gallon a day, and so it takes up a lot. Toilet paper was a must. We were all out of toilet paper. Cannot be a thing. We've got to restock on toilet paper. Picked up the 30 count eggs. Eggs are a little bit cheaper. They were $10.59 instead of $12 and some change. Very good. Picked up chicken thighs. 2 packs of chicken thighs were marked down. And let me see. This is 4.8 pounds. 4.88 pounds. And that is 4.98 pounds. So I got just about 10 pounds of chicken thighs for $10. Picked up spinach. Sister had that on the list. I needed body wash. So I am adding in household items. Trying to have a little bit of budget for household items. Body wash I needed. Picked up these steak sandwiches. I needed coffee. Picked up that Peruvian organic decaf. That was the cheapest I could find. And then these stand and stuff shell tacos are on sale. Buy one, get one free, and I had $1 off. Then I picked up some lard because that's what I use for, I can't use butter on Whole30, but I can use lard. Onions we picked up, it was cheaper just to buy it like this instead of having to dice it up and cut it up and blah, blah, blah. These Boston butts were on sale. I typically like to get pork chops, but pork chop was not on sale. So I picked up one for, this is 2.6 pounds was $4. 1.87 pounds was $3.02. And then that is 2.49 pounds for $4.02. These are all going in the Instant Pot. And we're going to do tacos. We're going to do like steak and potatoes or pork and potatoes with a little bit of a gravy because I have some beef. I have some chicken stock, I think, and I'll just use that with this. This with the spinach, and I think we have some Parmesan cheese. This will have to be a non-Whole 30 night where we can do like pasta with a chicken Alfredo or something of that nature. But I can also do these blackened. I can also do these just pan seared. I can put a packet of these in the crock pot or Instant Pot and then shred them, and we can have chicken tacos one night. I can also dice it up or round it in the food processor because I do have some tricolor coleslaw, and we could have like chicken egg roll in a bowl. We can also have chicken thighs with eggs. I do have some provolone cheese in the fridge that was left over from Girls Retreat with these steaks. That could be provolone, Philly cheese steaks with the onions. I do have some dehydrated peppers, I believe. And we also have some cowboy candy so we can make, Philly cheesesteak bowls. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Moving into the pantry. Not sure what happened to, I had some pasta in here. But anyway, I have salsa for the tacos. I have pasta sauce, but I had some Alfredo sauce. And here is some pasta that we can use for the chicken Alfredo. Then I also have, there's the stock. I'll just use chicken broth is what I got. I'll use that for the meat with gravy because we have potatoes. These are, we're going to peel these and put those in the freezer because I don't want to lose any of those. And I do have apples, and we can do pork and apples because I like those just fine together. That can be another Whole 30 high protein night for us. Okay. I do have items in the, I have items in the canning closet that we can use for meals. Okay. This is an onion jam that I can use with the meat. I also do have some blueberry. I got pork onion jam. I can have that. We can have this with the Philly cheesesteaks. I have some Christmas jam that we can use to make a barbecue sauce for the chicken. I think I also have some peaches. I have cranberry sauce in here. Cowboy candy for sure. And then I have peach syrup. Oh my word. Oh, look at God. He want me to be blessed. I may have to do Whole 30 in a week. But this is peach syrup. And I can do this on those chickens, right? Oh, bless it. Okay. All right. So there that is. We're going to get some stuff going here. But I just wanted to share those couple meals with you. We are going to do some meal prep because I have to eat. There's Gwen. Hey, Gwen. Say hey, Gwen. Hey, Gwen. Hey, bestie. Jackson, we can do this peach syrup with the chicken. Like make a glaze. Like pan sear them and make a glaze. Okay. Okay. Happy 16th, Bubba. Love you. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some stuff going. It is 4:30. We got to get out to take Jackson for his birthday meal, but we're gonna do some cooking in just a little. All right, y'all, I'm home from work. It's the next day. I didn't have time to meal prep last night, but I am home from work and we're getting ready to prep some stuff. So sister's gonna pull out 2 Instant Pots. I'm gonna pull out 2 of the pork roasts, and then I'm gonna pull out a pack of the chicken thighs. Now, in order for me to have meals, I gotta prep food. If I do Whole30 of any kind, if I eat anything, I gotta prep. Because if not, then I have a bad day of eating. Or I don't eat, typically. So today was not the best day. I had a pack of Oreos at work.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It doesn't sound nice.
It does.
And I had grapes.
That doesn't sound good.
That was all I had because there was no food here. Yesterday was Jackson's birthday and we did not cook. So I didn't have anything prepared. There was no leftovers. There's no anything. Cat sounds good. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is put those pork roasts. Where'd I put them? Over there. 2 pork roasts. 1 in the Instant Pot there. 1 in the Instant Pot over here. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm going to season them with, I'm going to season it salt, black, just regular seasonings. When I'm ready to cook it for the meal, I'll use whatever seasonings. Then I just want to do it pressurized so it can go ahead and hurry up and get cooked. And then, but I'm going to do something different to the chicken. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the chicken. I'm doing a peach glazed chicken in the cast iron skillet. So I'll show you guys that in just a little bit. Morning, y'all. Okay, it is the next day, and I just got back from the community college. Jackson is taking SAT this morning, and so I had to drop him off. Sister had to work, which is why. Now who and why? We leave. I don't know why we leave. Okay. Anyway. Sister had to work. Jackson had to go. Hey, calm down, both of y'all. And we got 9,483 water bottles all over my house. So, I'm going to empty these out. These are my children's. I drink all of my water. I have Titus 2 women this morning, and so I've got to get ready for that. We're having a down day, meaning I'm not teaching this morning. We're just going to have a prayer morning, a prayer, worship, share service. And so I didn't get dressy for that. I got dressed, but typically I dress a little bit more dressier. Oh, I'll show you this. It's making lots of noise, but I'll come back out. I got home yesterday. I started some seed, and I got home yesterday, and all of my plants were leaned over. And I was like, oh, my God, but my plants leaned over. They were thirsty, and so I actually came in and watered them really good. I gave them 2 big full cups. They're in these Vigo Garden plant starter pots. And this morning they are revived again. And so I'm just going to keep up on the watering. But I have one really good one that looks like it's something, right? Everything else just kind of looks like, you know. And then one big plant out of all of these. They also look a little leggy. But I have my lights are right there. So it's almost one of those things where you convince yourself that starting starts are not for you. They're not for everybody. And I don't think I'm the perfect person for plant starts, right? I think I just need to buy my plants from somebody who does it well, and I don't do it well. And or maybe I just don't have the time. I look at everybody else's stuff and I'm like, man, that looks amazing. Mine don't look amazing. But I do my best, right? I do the best I can, which at this current moment is probably not good enough. Sister folded clothes yesterday, so I'm going to take a few minutes and put stuff away. And I got some new workout gear from Shein. And so I don't need to take all of my yoga pants and that kind of thing in my gym bag anymore. So I am pulling those pieces out, and just because I didn't have any around the house clothes, because all those clothes were in my gym bag, but I got new workout clothes from Shein. And so I'm going to put all of my yoga pants and t-shirts back in the drawer. And just like that, that part of my laundry is done. Okay, I got 2 pieces because I don't bring my workout bag in the house anymore. So a couple pieces that'll need to go out there. I'll take those out when I go on Monday. Monday is a teacher work day. Okay, there we go. Let the Lord in this morning. I'm going to put you guys down. Very good. Okay. All right. So, I'm at my desk. This is where I am usually first thing in the morning when I'm doing my ladies group. And I actually I got an Ethernet cable that's connected to this Verizon internet that I'm trying to see if that'll help me with my connectivity issues when I'm trying to do a video, live video anyway. And they gave some instructions on potential fixes. I'm going to plug you guys in. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to see if that'll help this morning. I don't know if it will or it won't. And then I did find a different streaming service that I can try for free. So I may just sign up for that, try it for free to see if that would be better, because I'm reading reviews. I've never had any problems with my Restream before. This past couple weeks. It's been about a couple weeks. I stream too often to have issues. Now, where I'm sitting, right, I gotta go out to my garden today. Today's a garden day, but the garden is growing, y'all. Oh my God. So all of my tomatoes, and so I put my desk over here. Never had it on. I never had it against the wall. I always had it facing out, so the window was usually on the other side. And what I appreciate is being able to look out the window and see my garden. Now that I am here, I'm thinking that I actually could still flip it and put the desk over here, put this bookshelf on where the desk is now, and put the desk against the wall and be able to see out the window as well. But I actually like looking out of it this way. And I love looking at my garden. I can actually raise it up. Oh, there we go. There's so much growth happening, y'all. I'm going to take y'all out for a garden tour. And the green stalk is growing. Everything needs water, right? Everything needs a good watering. I put had Mr. Jerome put the trellises up because I knew that I would have plants growing, and they're growing up and up, not over yet, but up, and I love it. And I'm just excited about garden season. I've been always excited about garden season, but I think as I get older, I'm finding the things I enjoy. I was just listening to Becky over at Acre Homestead, watching her plant out her garden, and she said, there's a fly, the devil is a lie, and the fly gonna die. Ooh, okay, I could be a rapper. She says, if you love planting flowers, plant flowers. But if you love planting vegetables, plant those too. One thing I want to do is get some ever-bearing strawberries. I have never done strawberries well. I've tried, but they haven't come out well. I just don't think I know what I'm doing. So I need to find some ever-bearing strawberries because I don't want them to just one time. I want to have, right? And I think those would work out well in my planters against the wall, against the fence. And so I'm going to give it a go. I've got cucumbers. They're struggling. just because of the watering system is not the best. And then we are going to run the soaker hoses to the tomatoes. I don't want to run into getting my leaves wet, which right now we have a sprinkler, and that could be an issue. My peppers are still tiny, but I need to probably feed. I'm going to do fish fertilizer today. Y'all get a video on all that. Because and then I need to go back out and weed eat again because I have weeds growing up. The grass is just growing up around those areas. And I like to keep it nice and low. When I'm out there walking, I don't want to walk up on nothing, period. Because I will slice. I'll slice with that weed eater. With the weed eater. Okay. I have a couple of my plants. Oh! Shut the front door and the side. Y'all, I planted microgreens and I see them from here. Let me make sure because I don't want to be lying on what's your name. I see microgreens and I can eat those. I can eat them today. Today. Praise the Lord. Look at God. My potatoes are even potatoing and I'm trying to heal them, but I don't have any more room in the grow bag to heal them. And the greens are coming out. So I got to figure out something about my potatoes. Probably should have done them in the ground next year in the ground. But this year, they are where they are. Beans and peas, I see growing up the back that Mr. Jerome put up there. So we have a lot happening. Onions are just plentiful and flowing over. So things are plentiful. The garden is gardening. And so I'm going to take you guys out for a tour of the garden. So that will be our next video, and fertilizing and feeding and all that. Anywho, I'm going to get ready for Titus 2 Women. I will pop a few clips. You probably have already seen the clips of the chicken and the pulled pork. Because I will have already put those in just so you can kind of see, because I didn't have a chance to fully film those. But I'll show you a couple reels, and I know some of you don't watch my reels anyway, so you'll get them in the video, or you've gotten them by now. Anywho, I'm going to close the vlog here because it is time for Titus 2 Women, and I got to get myself together. And yeah, that's how it is. 1 bottle of water in. I have 7 more to go. Getting myself back on a good foot. I've gotten 6 in, but I need 8. For the last couple of days, I've only gotten 6. I need 8. My schedule was crazy. I was teaching. It's always weird when I have classes because I'm trying to drink water around my classes. And then I drink so much water and I have to go to the bathroom. So it's almost better not to drink any water because I can't leave the class to go to the bathroom. Okay, and then when I get home, it's late and I don't have time to drink 8 bottles of water all at one time. So try to get 4 in during the morning, daytime. And then I know I'm taking 1 for pills at night. So then I got to figure out the other 3. I don't like to drink water when I'm working out because then I have to pee and I don't want to stop working out to go pee. Speaking of working out, my whole body hurts. Everything that I own hurts right now. And I don't know how to make it unhurt. It's just one of those things where muscles are being used. Doing a new program called Summertime Fine. And child, let me just tell you, I might be summertime fine, but I am hurting. Anywho, love you guys. Please feel free to like the video, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Let me know what you're doing around your home, and I will put a video up that you can watch. It'll be over here. It is going to be one that we think you would enjoy. Check my playlist, all the things. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.